I am back all alone this time, back in my house, and today we're reviewing the Neca Stump Arena presents Eastern and I don't even know how to pronounce the name, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures Leatherhead. And I'm gonna start off right now and say Leatherhead is my second favorite character, only of course second to Raphael, who was my first favorite character. And I gotta say, this action figure is pretty good, and it's mainly because I have such a bad history with NECA figures. Because for some reason they always tend to break on me, or at least almost break on me, even when I heat them up. So I'm like, okay, I'm just not gonna buy no more, or not buy no more, but I'm just gonna be like very extra careful with this guy. With any Jesus, with any new NECA figure I get. But this time I took him out the box. I bended the joints and everything, and he is really good. And articulation wise, but he's really sturdy. He doesn't feel like he's going to break or snap or anything at all, for once, and I'm very happy about that. And I don't think I had any difficulties with him outside the box. But I will be addressing some minor issues with this figure, like right now. And we're going to start off with the main thing is his head. So as you can see, his eyes are like blackened out, and there's nothing like right here. It's just a line, and then goes down here. Well, Leatherhead is actually supposed to have a little mask right here covering his eyes, and then going all around. And why do I say this? Well, I decided to look up this Leatherhead, and there's like little to no information on him, or well, I can't find any photos of this guy, or any of the comics, actually. Here, let me move this a little bit to the right. But from what I've seen, and on the box itself, I didn't even notice this on the box, it does show a mask. Get that in frame? See, this is a mask. But NECA didn't do it and just darken his eyes out because they just thought it was like that. Which I wouldn't blame them, because on some pages he doesn't even have the mask on. But right here he does have the mask. And even on the side of the box right here. And this is beautiful. Beautiful artwork, obviously. Oh god, I think I'm going to have to move the head a little bit. But yeah, even right here, he has a mask. So they show that he has a mask. But he didn't get the mask on the official figure. And this is just this one isn't a big deal for me, but it's something I did notice also while looking up some photos, because I did find like 2 photos. His nails are not painted a darker green. As you can tell, it's really the same whole fist. Also, the hands itself on this figure are a lighter tone compared to the arm. I don't know if you can tell right here, but it is a lighter tone on the hands rather than the same tone on the body itself. So I don't know if they got a little bit lazy with the hands to like darken up a little bit and at least add a little bit of dark outline on the hands, because on comics, whenever they make a fist, there's always an outline right there. I don't know if NECA just never does that, but then again, well, I don't know if I should bring up the NECA Casey Jones since this is all wrapped, but if I get his other arms real quick, give me 1 second. I need to figure out which drawer they're in. Oh, here they go. Well, even then, it's very slight, but on this fist, it's like more for the gloves and the hands. So I guess NECA figures just don't add the outlines on the hands. But on the box of the Casey Jones figure, or on the Leatherhead box, it does show, black outlines. And I know it's very little gripe that I'm pointing out, but it's not. Personally, to me, it's not that big of a deal, even though I am pointing it out. But that's only because I'm only pointing it out because I do kind of care, about people who want accuracy for this version of Leatherhead. Though I will say this isn't my favorite version of Leatherhead. That goes to the 2012 series of TMNT Leatherhead, or the 2003 version, because I really do like that version. I haven't watched 2003 TMNT. Because I just don't know where to watch it, but there's like a 54-minute video about Leatherhead, and I watched it, and I really do like his character in that. But yeah, I just want to point this out. The hands are going to be lighter. I don't know if that's going to bug y'all. I do notice it, but it doesn't bug me too much to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm going to add black wash or whatever. I'm like try darken that. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I did want to point those out. I guess I should point out the shorts too. So for some reason they just stopped it right here, even though on like, you know, in the comic book it goes up here as well. So they just stopped it right there for no reason. Also, apparently he does also have the white stripe inside the legs, but as I was looking more into it, he doesn't really have it over here all the time. So I'm guessing that was just a drawing error, maybe. But yeah, I did want to point it out. Overall, you know, what was I going with? The details are very beautiful. I really do like it. I do like the outline work of it. And again, I do like how the eyes look, but again, it should be a mask. It shouldn't just be eyeshadowing or whatever it is. But yeah, but I do like the cartoonish lines and stuff, or comic book line, comic book shading type stuff. I really do like it. Shoes are pretty cool and everything. The tail is very good. It has a bendy wire in it, and I will go over it a little bit. But you do plug it into his booty hole, and then you can move it around and stuff. You can bend it however you want. You can get it straight. If you push it a little bit down, you can have it up like this, and then you curve it, and boom. But most of the time, I do just have it down like this because that's how I feel like it would work, or at least right here, if I don't want it all the way down. And then you can bend it down to right here. You can't really bend it up here because it's too thick, but you know about right here is as much as it bends. So yeah, but yeah, you get the little bubble thingies or whatever they are. I don't know if this is supposed to be scaling. And nice teeth and everything. Nice shiny teeth for some reason, even though he's I don't know, what is he, like a Cajun? I know some people do this one voice. I don't know if it's in the old cartoon, but he goes, I guarantee, or something like that. So, I don't know. Here's a little stupid voiceover. I guarantee I'm going to be the greatest champ I don't know. What is it called? Intergalactic champ? I guarantee I'll be great intergalactic champion. I was born for this. I was born ready. I don't know. I'm just having some fun. But yeah, overall the details and scaling work and everything are very nice. These are really hard. Pause. They're hard like me. But yeah, these are hard. They're sturdy, but they can break. But these, since the tail has bendy wire in it and everything, it's a softer plastic, so these are more flexible. Which I wish these were like that too. But different plastics, different sculpt work, and so these are more soft, which is good, of course, because if they were hard, they would easily break, and it would probably break with the bendy wire being in use. But yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it for details. There's a lot of nice things, and yeah, set them down real quick. Oh shit, what happened to my phone? There we go. Anyways, accessories. He doesn't come with much. Out of the package, his tail is also kind of counted as accessory, but it's really not. But it's out. It's not attached to him once he's out of the package. But what he does come with are like 2 pairs of hands, 3 pairs if you want to include the fist. But yeah, he comes with these splayed out hands, which again they are lighter plastic, and the nails are not painted, which should be a darker green, I believe. Which I really do wish they went that route, because it's just I don't know. To me, it kind of seems a little lazy, but it's not that bad. And then he comes with gripping hands for some reason. I guess you can have him grab the turtles, but like, I don't know why he would come with this. For now, I just grabbed. I don't even think I have it on me right now, but I have, WWE figures, so I have the Universal Championship, and I just use that as the Intergalactic Championship. Even though I've never seen it, but still, Universal Intergalactic, whatever. Close enough, right? But yeah, I just use that to slide the championship through his hands, and then he can hold it. Articulation. Y'all know my channel. I do not go over articulation, but I will talk about it. He does have single joint elbows and single joint knees. His knees doesn't even go like 90, so they're kind of pointless, but they get enough range to where it does look different. So it's kind of good, but it's also kind of bad. And of course, single joint elbows, blah blah blah. His bicep does swivel, but so does his elbows. I don't know why. I don't know why action figure companies do that. Just have this not swivel, or have that swivel, or just I don't know. Just have the bicep swivel. Like with the Bane figure, only his elbow swivels, so it kind of looks unnatural. So I guess just make the bicep swivel. There's no need for both of them to swivel. But anyways, yeah. So they swivel. They go 90-degree angle. He can T-pose really well. His ab crunch, or, I forget what it's called, diaphragm cut, it's okay, but I wasn't really expecting much because this is a alligator, but he can't really crunch forward. He can very little do that, and he can't go back because, oh, shit, he's standing up straight. I guess I had him hunched over, my fault. But I guess he's standing up straight, but he can't really go back at all. Only very slightly, but then he crunches forward like that much. But yeah, I guess this is him standing up straight. But yeah. And he doesn't have no boot cut or anything. I don't even think he has like a thigh swivel. I think it's like a McFarlane, but better. It's just a ball joint, and then it can swivel. So no, Mayfix has something. I don't know what company has that. It's not Hasbro, of course. I guess kind of like Jazzware's AEW figures, because yeah, they have the swivel, but like the ball, at first, when you try to swivel the hip, the ball joint and up here swivels first, and then this swivels down here. But yeah, it's kind of like Jazzware's in a way with their AEW figures. But yeah, articulation isn't too much. The bendy tail doesn't really do much. It only really bends like right here to here. That's about as much as you're going to get bent out of it. You can try to force this, but it more than likely wouldn't stay anyways. And he does have a waist swivel, which mainly does swivel. Like, you think the diaphragm joint would swivel, but it really doesn't. Like, it will, but then it takes the waist as well, and it cuts it up a little bit. And then you can use that to just push it back. But yeah, and he barely gets any like side-to-side motion. Like, it's still there, but it's not really. His head articulation's kind of weak because his head's on a double ball joint, and it pops off really easily. So if you want him looking like pretty far this way, you're going to want to have the joint a little bit right here, I guess. Have that kind of like push it in, and then you can have him like that. But like it comes off really easily. Like you can't really have him twist his head, but he can. Oops, my fault. Hang on, that was a bad demonstration. But he can look up, like that far, and he can look down. So yeah, you can have him looking down as well, looking down at the turtles or looking down at a smaller. Oh, never mind. But you can have him looking down at someone. I don't know who, but yeah, let me have him look up real quick. But yeah, overall the articulation is good for this figure. You can get him into a lot of dynamic poses, but I kind of just suck at displaying that on camera. So if this looks bad, that's on my part. But you can get him into poses. I did have him wrestle Bane, which he posed perfectly fine. I don't know if I'll add some pictures at the end or some shit, because I don't know how to do that, because that's difficult. But if I can, I will try it. But yeah. Overall sculpt work and everything is really nice, and then the details are all nice. And the articulation's okay for a figure like this. I do think they could do a little bit more, but it's also Neca. They don't really do too much articulation. They're not really known for their articulation. They're only known for their sculpt work, really. But the articulation they do give is actually really decent and pretty good. Unlike McFarlane, which is only known for its sculpt work, but not really its articulation, which I will continue to shit on, even though my favorite figure from McFarlane right now is the Bane. But, still, I don't really like McFarlane all that much. But anyways, let's go into scaling, shall we? Alright, first things first, here he's next to the Super 7 Raphael. and the best action Raphael. I really need to get more Ninja Turtles. Next up here is next to my custom Batman that is made out of Black Panther body. And here he is next to the bootleg Kyoto Amazing Yamaguchi Revel Tech Wolverine. In case you want Wolverine and Leatherhead going at it. And in case you thought this could work as a Killer Croc, no it cannot. So, yeah. Next up here is next to the Boss Fight Studios of Bluto and the, what's it? Dawson model 112 model Popeye. And I will say, I really do want Neca to, somehow try to get the Popeye license, because I feel like they could really kill Popeye action figures. I feel like they could really make the best ones. Personally, I don't think Boss Fight Studio is doing that well. Maybe only on Olive. Only on that character. Or, no, they're doing good. It's just that I have bad issues with this one, which I do want to review him, but I keep throwing it back. Wait, no. I keep delaying it because I don't want to talk about it at the same time. I have a lot of issues with this guy, which maybe one day we'll see the light of day. Who knows? Next up here is next to the Neca Casey Jones, just the red shirt version. And here he is next to the Hasbro Fortnite Victory Series Mancake. I believe that's what the series is called. And I really do love this Mancake figure. Again, Mancake is my favorite Fortnite skin ever. I will usually be rocking him, or I don't know what other character. The Flamingo one. But yeah, Mancake is my favorite Fortnite skin ever. I really like him. And I mean, for me personally, Leatherhead should be really tall. That's me personally. I feel like he should be way taller than Casey. But, different comic generation, different scales and all that. So, who knows? Add some wrestling figures into this, because this Leatherhead is a wrestler. Here he is next to the AEW's Jazz Wears John Moxley, which, again, I had to repaint that due to staining. And here he is next to the WWE Rey Mysterio. Mattel, Rey Mysterio. You get it. And, in case you want Leatherhead to fight your fellow wrestlers, he's smaller, but he's very bulky. So it's like a Brock Lesnar figure, more bulk-like, though. So, yeah. Just for fun. Here he is next to his green brother, the Marvel Select Hulk. And here he is next to the McFarlane Bane. And as you can tell, he's really short compared to these guys. Next up, he is next to the retro carded Gray Marvel Legends Gray Beast, and the Fortnite Victory Series Hasbro. What's his character's name? Shadow Team Meowskulls, I think it's called, or Ghost or some shit. I forgot. I think it's Shadow, but. Yeah, in case you want Leatherhead to have some mutants. This is a mutant, pretty much. But in case you want him to fight some other beings that are like animal-like or something, here are these figures. I don't really have any animal figures at all. So, yeah. I know you can tell that these are like lopsided, and that's because his ring likes to sink for some reason. I hate how these rings are designed. But to be fair, these rings are for, like, kids. I just needed this for, like, posing purposes. But anyways, here he is next to my repainted to a comic book Spider-Man cel-shaded bullshit. Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man repainted into comic Spider-Man. Here he is next to the Sentinel Peter B. Parker. Oh, yeah. Here he is next to the 3 best Spider-Man figures in my collection. I forgot to say that last review. But anyways, Sentinel Peter B. Parker, Spider-Man. Peter B. Parker / Peter Parker Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man, and the Retroway Symbiote suited Spider-Man. Now, final thoughts. Should you get this figure? I say yes, go for it. This figure is really good, but if you want to wait for a different Leatherhead, I do also suggest that. This guy is like $40 USD and 4 cents, I believe, and I'd say it's worth it, but also some other TMT NECA figures did come with more accessories and all that. So if you want to wait for another Leatherhead that'll go for the same price, then go ahead and wait. But if you want this version, and you do like this version, because I don't know anything about this version, but I do really like them. I say go for it. But if you don't want to or anything, or you just don't like this design or the storyline, that's really fine. Don't get them. I'm not here to force you or do anything like that. But I will say that I feel like Neca didn't get all the details right, which is, fine by me, but for like actual fans I'm kind of communicating this video to, and to potential buyers of this figure, or someone who just wants a wrestling alligator figure, like I did. I said, I don't even know what I was going with no more, but I say go ahead and buy it. He's cool. He's awesome. It's it's an alligator or crocodile that wrestles. What more do you want? But again, I do like Leatherhead, so that's the main reason why I did buy him. But scale wise, I feel like he could be a little bit bigger, and that's pretty much it. I wish he was a little bit bigger. Since Neca is making a 2012 version TMT, I hope they really do make the Leatherhead version of that, because that's an instant buy for me, because I really do love that Leatherhead. But at the end of the day, all this is done or whatever. He's cool. I really do like him. This is definitely one of my favorite figures of this year, of course. And again, if you want them, get them. If you don't get them. These videos are just made for, like, I don't know, input, I guess. Like, my opinions. Meanwhile, my bootleg videos are like in-depth detail about the bootleg, the whole lore and everything, or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know why my videos on bootlegs are like 40 minutes long. But yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say, really. Like, this figure is good, and I do love it. And it's definitely a fun figure to mess with here and there, but it's kind of difficult to pose with the head easily coming off and stuff, and other issues, I guess. Well, actually, no, there's not really that many issues. It's just mainly the head coming off too easily. I guess the tail not posing enough. If it doesn't pose enough for you, to me, I'm fine with it being posed like that. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say. If you enjoyed this video, I don't give a fuck. No, I was like, but if you enjoyed it, thank you for enjoying it, I guess. I'm unfunny. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. Oh yeah, real quick. Outside the box, he will be chipping some paint, which, like, from the joints, which here is a example. I've had this figure for like 2 days, I believe, and he's still doing that. I don't know when it will stop officially, but be wary of that, because that does happen with Neca figures. But anyways, as I was saying, I hope you're having a good day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. And I remember saying I'm going to need like 2 weeks for videos, but I guess not, because I'm on the grind now or some shit. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. What will I review? I'm not 100% sure. Probably the Boss Fight Studios Blue Note or something else in my collection, because I really do need to stop buying figures. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.